Hello everyone, Loomis here. Now, usually I don't feature in these videos, but I wanted to add a bit of context to the video before it gets started. So, in the UK, we're officially in a lockdown period where, restricted movement for everyone. Don't go out if you don't need to, etc., etc. Stay home, stay safe. And a few days ago, I asked the international Gooners, what's the situation like in your country and how do you think the government's handling things? So, this is what they had to say.
I only have time for a quickie. I have to go out to the supermarket. Supplies are running low. It's like we're all living in a fucking zombie movie.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant!
Look, there comes one of them now.
Life without Arsenal? That's unbearable enough. I had to go to 3 different supermarkets this morning to get 40% of what I needed. And for those of you who saw the last AFTV international video that think I'm really hoarding toilet paper, I'm the one that bought all the toilet paper, bitches. It was a joke. And even if it wasn't a joke, you'd never seen the size of my wife's ass.
Baby got fat.
Thanks for watching.
But listen to me now, you see this coronavirus thing, I need people to take it more serious. You know what I mean? Because it's a serious thing. It affects lives all over. Where I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, you only have 1 case. 1 case. If you have 2 cases, 1 case on it. In Alberta itself, you have 2 cases. One in Edmonton, one in Calgary. You know what I mean? But the place is like a ghost town. I need the people them to just take this thing more serious. People make fun of it. You don't know Jamaica bumbleclat and everything we make fun of. You know what I mean? Yeah, but just stay safe. You know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do. Yes, I say? Yes, remember, if you're going to have sex, quarantine off yourself. Good? My word. I can leave that. You know?
People, coronavirus is real. Please protect yourselves. I'm in the state of New Jersey, which is in the United States, and so far we've had 26 confirmed cases. We've had 2 deaths. So the state of New Jersey is under curfew from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning for non-essential travel or non-essential workers. Also, the state is limiting social gatherings to 50 or less. So we're trying to do our best to protect ourselves. So this is the time for you to protect yourself too. Please stay away from infected people. Quarantine yourself if you have to. Wash your hands. Sanitize everywhere. And stay safe. That's all we ask. We love you as our family. We want you back after this epidemic.
So this shit coronavirus has taken over people's lives. It's really affecting people, they're all cocooned, schools are shut, offices have recommended that people work from home, there's no one on the street. I'm gonna put an image here of me last week in my office in downtown Manhattan, and that's one of the most densely populated areas, not just in the US but in the world. But it was deserted. It was like a ghost town. Never seen anything like that. Gotta get a quick message out to the people though. Stop hoarding shit like toilet paper and stop being inconsiderate. Especially in a place like the US, you can order stuff in. Order your weekly supplies so that everybody gets their share, and stop being assholes. What is up with people here? Every time, after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, you said thanks to people and then you trample people to get discounts. And now when we need to show solidarity, we're just again trampling over people for what? For toilet paper. Quick word on my home country, India, where my folks and a lot of my friends live. Coronavirus cases aren't as many as maybe in the US and in Europe, but people are still holding on to shit. So I wish them all the best. The government seems to be taking action there, but everybody should be safe, and they don't have the space there like we have in a lot of places outside India. So I hope everybody is gonna be safe, and we all need to get through this together. This is the time when Indian culture comes to the fore. Don't shake hands, do the namaste if you know. If you don't know, just Google that shit. That's gonna save your life.
Hello awesome family, since my last video there's been a significant spike in cases in Australia. As you can tell, I work in a hospital. Australia alone has 1,709 cases right now. Just from 3 p.m. yesterday, there's been 331 new cases of this virus. This thing is going on with a huge vengeance. It's not even funny anymore now. Everything is locked down. Schools from tomorrow are all closed. Pubs everywhere closed. You will never find a restaurant that's admitting people to sit down and have a meal or anything like that. That is all closed down. The government is doing everything it can to help. There's a lot of measures in place about to kick in. Lots of social distancing measures. You can't have anybody in any space now doing anything like meetings or anything like that anymore. Things are really grim, but this country is doing everything it can to help the situation. I really hope that everybody keeps safe and we can get back to business one day. I don't know when that would be though, because I can't see the Premier League coming back into action until at least September, the way things are going. Who knows what's gonna happen, but I really do hope that things get better pretty soon, pretty fast.
Hi Gooners, it's Q here from Dubai. The situation is not really bad in terms of the spread of corona, but there are some of the precautions which are already taken. The clubs are closed and only restaurants now they can serve alcohol at the tables, so people are getting affected. Some those want even need to go to their countries, they can't because the airports are closed. So it's just tough time, and people now they're starting realizing that most corporate jobs just to send emails, make calls. So people are just working from home, but not for everybody. So let's hope this situation is going to end, because most of the people they are affected. I also thinking of traveling, but I can't go anywhere. But guys, just stay safe and take care of yourself where you are now. Okay, cheers.
I'm in the Republic of Ireland, and trust me, coronavirus has hit hard in this country, because right now there's about 100 to 300 cases here. People went and panic shopped in the shops where everyone's self-isolated, no school, most people aren't going to work. And in a town called Dundalk, they bring out some soldiers out to make sure no one comes out, which is pretty insane. So yeah, coronavirus has hit hard right here.
Hi AFTV, it's Josephine. New Zealand currently has 102 cases of COVID-19, and the government is doing a good job. It's proactively trying to prevent further transmission through the community. So far, a majority of the cases have been directly linked to foreign travel. However, recently there have been 2 cases in which no connection to travel could be made. So it has been ascertained that it is now in the community and spreading through the community. And in response to that, the government has announced a complete lockdown of the whole of New Zealand for 4 weeks. So all businesses, restaurants, bars, schools, universities, everything's closed for 4 weeks. Only essential services will be available, which include hospital services, government support services, banking, supermarkets. That's it. Everything else come to a grinding halt. So I do agree with New Zealand government's strategy here, which is prevention is better than dealing with a huge ass crisis.
Hello, Gunners. I think the government here in Saudi Arabia are doing a really great job with the corona. We have over 100 cases, and most places are closed right now. Only places that are open are hospitals, supermarkets, and pharmacies. The whole country is basically closed. Yeah, the government honestly are doing a great job. Schools have also been closed down for around 2 weeks. We've been doing work online, and we'll see how it goes. I think the government have been doing a really great job, to be honest. And life, yeah, it's been quite weird, to be honest with you. I've never experienced something like this. But you know, it is what it is, and we have to see and wait what will happen, and hopefully life can be back to normal as soon as possible.
Hello, Gunners. Wow, we are really in a torrid time now. These are real bad and trying times. Football has been suspended till 30th of April. Hopefully that is going to come to fruition. I just hope there will be no other postponement or something again. The coronavirus in Nigeria is getting even worse by the day. Honestly, it's getting worse. We have about 36 cases in Nigeria already. 1 death confirmed. It's sad. It's sad. We really need to fight this headlong now. We really need to fight this headlong. Our prayers is that God should just have mercy on us if we have offended him or something. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen anything like this. Wow, it's just the way it is. These are really bad times. But it's all good. We'll continue hoping in God, believing in him, and hopefully pretty soon things will improve. Come on, you Gunners.
Hi. Hello, Gooners worldwide. I'm from Nigeria. My name is Oluwaseyi. Speaking about the situation of COVID-19 coronavirus in Nigeria, as at this morning, Nigeria has recorded 36 confirmed cases, 2 have been discharged, 1 has died, and 33 are still in the process of treatment. You can see that schools are all being closed down, from the least to the tertiary institutions. They are all closed down. Businesses are still going on as usual. They have been banned on public transport. They can't take more than 60% of their capacity. Their windows have to be opened without the air conditioning system. There are so many rules. Services to religious gatherings are less than 20. If you're above that, then the police will get you arrested. So that's the situation of COVID-19 in Nigeria.
The coronavirus has not just affected the world of football, but has affected everybody. But you know what? We can defeat it. There are some steps we can take. Number 1, always make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. Number 2, if you cough or sneeze, make sure you catch it in a tissue and dispose of it afterwards. And number 3, if you're displaying any of the symptoms, always make sure that you self-isolate. I know it's a terrible time, but we will defeat the coronavirus. We will be back.